everybody, and welcome to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be telling some horror stories. Each story consists of only 2 sentences. The first sentence will be told on the left ear, and the second sentence will be told on the right ear. Some of these stories are very good, very creative, and some of them maybe not so much. I would love to hear in the comment section below which one of these stories is your favorite. Let's begin. I began tucking him into his bed, and he tells me, "Daddy, check for monsters under my bed." I look underneath for his amusement and see him, another him, under his bed, staring back at me, quivering and whispering, "Daddy, there's somebody on my bed." The doctors told the amputee he might experience a phantom limb from time to time. Nobody prepared him for the moments, though, when he felt cold fingers brush across his phantom hand. I can't move, breathe, speak, or hear, and it's so dark all the time. If I knew it would be this lonely, I would have been cremated instead. Don't be scared of the monsters. Just look for them. Look to your left, look to your right, under your bed, behind your dresser, in your closet, but never look up. She hates being seen. I woke up to hear knocking on glass. At first, I thought it was the window, until I heard it come from the mirror again. They celebrated the first successful cryogenic freezing. He had no way of letting them know that he was still conscious. She wondered why she was casting 2 shadows. After all, there was only a single light bulb. It sat on my shelf with thoughtless porcelain eyes and the prettiest pink doll dress I could find. Why did she have to be a stillborn? The grinning face stared at me from the darkness beyond my bedroom window. I live on the 14th floor. There was a picture in my phone of me sleeping. I live alone. My girlfriend asked why I was breathing so heavily. I wasn't. Working the night shift alone tonight. There was a face in the cellar staring at the security camera. They delivered the mannequins in bubble wrap. From the main room, I begin to hear popping. You wake up. She doesn't. stop, but it doesn't help. Day 312. Internet's still not working. You start to drift off into a comfortable sleep when you hear your name being whispered. You live alone. My wife woke me up last night to tell me there was an intruder in our house. She was murdered by an intruder 2 years ago. You're laying in bed with your feet dangling out of the covers. You feel a hand grab your feet. The funeral attendees never came out of the catacombs. Something locked the crypt door from the inside. The officer finally got back to me. The call was coming from inside the house. I was having a pleasant dream when what sounded like hammering woke me. After that, I could barely hear the muffled sound of dirt covering the coffin over my own screams. The last man on earth sat alone in a room. There was a knock at the door. After working a hard day, I came home to see my girlfriend cradling our child. I didn't know what was more frightening, seeing my dead girlfriend and my stillborn child, or knowing that somebody broke into my apartment to place them there. You hear your mom calling you into the kitchen. As you are heading down the stairs, you hear a whisper from your closet saying, "Don't go down there, honey. I heard it too." I never go to sleep, but I keep waking up. Nurse's note. Born 7 pounds, 10 inches, 18 inches long. 10 ounces. 32 fully formed teeth. Silent, always smiling. She went upstairs to check on her sleeping toddler. The window was open and the bed was empty. The longer I wore it, the more it grew on me. She had such pretty skin. I found a dead body in my trunk today, which is strange because I remember putting 2 in there yesterday. You hear the scream across the hallway, but your eyes won't open and you can't move. I looked out my window. The stars had all gone away. I had always wondered why my cat cried when I left her alone at night. The night after we buried her, I awoke to the sensation of somebody stroking my hair and a rough voice close to my ear whispering, "Good kitty." can't sleep, she whispered, crawling into my bed with me. I woke up, clutching the dress that she was buried in. I saw my reflection. Blank. I kiss my wife and my daughter goodnight before I go to bed. When I wake up, I'm in a padded room, and the nurses tell me it was just a dream. I peeked outside. The pizza delivery guy's at the door, but I didn't order a pizza, and definitely not from somebody wearing a pig mask. I have a friend named Charlie. I'm playing at his house, but it's cold down here in the basement. I wonder when Charlie will let me go home. If you get scared at night, don't keep your eyes closed for too long. There's a reason you're scared, and now you can't see it approach. I used a Ouija board yesterday, but I only asked one question and put it away. I got my answers today, written in blood on my ceiling. The wailing from the baby monitor just won't stop. Problem is, my daughter is with her mother this weekend, over 200 miles away. Grandpa died smoking a cigar in his favorite chair. We got a new one, but from the ash marks he leaves behind, he has a new favorite chair. My husband woke me up by kissing my cheek when he got home late. This morning I checked my phone. He stayed with a friend last night. I like to sing in the shower sometimes. When I got out of my last one, the fogged up mirror read, "You have a lovely voice. I live alone." My wife just ran in to ask me if I was okay because she could hear my terrible coughing fit from across the house. I wasn't coughing. The upstairs neighbors are awfully noisy. I told my landlord it's been vacant for months. For sale, like new engagement ring, barely worn, came right off her finger. Finger also for sale for the right offer. I had a dream that a man was watching me from outside my bedroom window. When I woke up, I found footprints inside, next to my bed. My TV keeps turning on by itself. It's annoying, but what's more worrisome is how it only shows footage of me standing in my living room. My girlfriend is scared of horror movies. They make her paranoid, which can be tricky when I'm watching her through her living room window. I found a new bottle of my best friend's favorite scotch on the kitchen counter today. He died in a drunk driving accident 6 years ago. It's nice that my grandmother calls to check in on me. But if she wants to communicate from the other side, I wish she wouldn't scream so much. I was stupid until I went on a blind date and saw him at the table. Thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like or a comment in the comment section below, and I might consider making a part 2. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy this content, and I will see you